Hello, welcome. I'm Mary. I am the founder and speaker for Speak Love Grow. I am so excited that you landed here with me today. Happiness. That's what I was called to speak about today, is the vibration and truth of happiness. So I have experienced many different levels and ways of finding what I thought was happiness, and probably a lot of you can relate to false happiness, the fleeting kind that comes from exterior sources a lot. And I spent probably the first 25 years of my life trying to create happiness outside of me. And all the while I had these inner knowings, inner nudgings pointing me inside that the happiness was already there. But I guess I kind of had to learn through the contrast of this life. So when I say the contrast of this life, I mean the duality, that there is certainly good and bad here, that there is joy and there is sorrow. We have pain and we have pleasure. That's the human reality. So in the first 25 years of my life, I struggled with a lot of addiction, a lot of emotional blocking. I disassociated from my body quite a bit. And I think that part of that was trying to find happiness. So what I thought was happiness. And it really was anything that wasn't the pain. So if alcohol gave me that numb, that happiness for a temporary time, I indulged. If it was a sexual act or masturbation, if that gave me that rush of happy hormones and gave me a false sense of temporary happiness, I would do that. And all of that was very fleeting. So, I had to really go into my shadow work. Some of it not by choice. I was on a path of holistic healing and wellness long before I realized what empowered happiness is and empowered being is. And it took a lot of that contrast to show me the way. So I guess I'm here to hopefully help some other people be inspired to not have to create and live through so much of the contrast, so much of the other side of the spectrum, in order to step into some levels of true happiness. So what comes first? For myself, what comes first when I think of happiness is truth. Being honest with myself and being honest with others was a step that I had to take in order to cultivate and maintain true happiness. I think in the contrast and in the duality, there is a lot of lies and misconceptions that happen. There's also a lot of bully and victim energy. So when we're caught up in that matrix of bully, victim, of abuse, abuser, of addiction, those dramas take up so much capacity in our life. And it's not truth. It's not divine truth to want to be involved in any of those things. It is something that is a distraction. For me, it felt like something that different events would pull me off my path, and then I would cycle in a whirlwind in a different direction, all to separate myself from myself, because what was happening in here, all the feelings and the reality of right here, right now, felt too much for me. And it wasn't just the bad that was too much. That's the thing, guys. When we block out the intensity, it is also blocking out intense joy, intense happiness, intense pleasure, intense joy. All those things are also filtered out when we disassociate, when we numb ourselves, when we separate ourselves. So it's not wrong and it's not right. It's just a part of this existence for many, many of us is those ways of finding false happiness, false contentment. Excuse me, I just felt my nose start to run. I felt a rush of emotion there for a second, and water started to run in my body. So here I am in a place in my life where it's not all rainbows and it's not all butterflies. For me personally, it is life, but it's life where I'm authentically myself. I'm honest with myself and others. I no longer have to play the bully in order to feel safe. I don't have to play the victim in order to feel support. And happiness for me today is a sense of contentment, openness, pleasure in the small things in my life, appreciation of this vessel of the body, feeling trust in the body. Those are some of the aspects of my existence that have cultivated true, lasting, empowered happiness. So when you are empowered in your happiness, no small outside shift can take that from you. Yes, I might get frustrated. I might have moments of trigger. Of course, I'm human. But my happiness is an energy that is a part of who I am now. I am grateful and I am happy in my life. And there's no storm that life can throw at me that will sway that, because it's who I am. It's not what I'm doing, if that makes sense. So when who you are is the frequency of happiness and contentment and peace, everything becomes more clear and in alignment. What is happiness to you? What is it like for you in your body today? What's your level of freedom, of emotional freedom, to feel all the spectrum of emotion and to truly feel empowered in those emotions, to know that you can handle them, that you are built and designed to process all of that, and that's why you're here. And I'm honored to be a part of this journey with all of you, with this beautiful community of people who make their way to the Speak Love Grow page or the YouTube, whatever replay or whatever live you're seeing. I'm just so grateful and blessed to be a part of your path. If you ever have any questions about the videos, please feel welcome to comment or reach out to me. I would absolutely love to share more with you about getting through that muck and clearing away some of that energy and programming in the duality, so that you can enjoy being in your body, enjoy being in this life, and know that happiness is possible and you deserve it, you're worthy of it, and there's nothing in this life that can take it from you, and there's nothing outside of you that can give it to you. It is cultivated from within, and it's cultivated in our trust and faith in our highest self, in the divine intelligence. And this is all our truth. And that's what, in my opinion, is how I feel and what I believe. So let me know, what does happiness mean to you? Thank you so much for watching. Bye.